Ready to start?
Yep.
I was asking Peter, not you.
Yeah.
Oh.
Fuck it.
Why would you ask Peter anything? Like, 0 out of 10 bad management skills.
Like, I couldn't even fucking understand your garble.
Yeah, exactly.
It's so bad.
It's so bad.
Ben's in the zone again.
Ben, call me from a landline. Jesus Christ.
Oh, wait, I think I still have
Can you
that
hear me now?
Ben Zone intro. Hold on.
Oh no. Incinerate it.
Ben's out.
I think it's here somewhere.
I'll kill it.
Yeah, I think this is it. Hold on.
So, did you guys know there's a sixth dimension beyond that which is known to man? It is a dimension as vast as space and as timeless as a broken clock. It is the middle ground between friendship and strangers, between alpha and beta, and it lies between the pit of man's fears and the summit of his knowledge. This is the dimension of insurmountable spaghetti. It is an area which we call the Ben Zone.
Peter, you
sounding
son of a
Mike.
bitch. yeah. 10 out of 10 sound quality, Peter.
I was like, what?
It's
Within the
the
first
bed
10 episodes? Or
Easily.
Within the first two, it
There you
was
go.
really, really early.
That was great. A blast from Christmas past.
Look, Ben, you could have made your own intro, but you didn't want to, so.
It would just be me stuttering and trying to figure out how to talk to the internet.
How do I,
Life finds a way.
Fantastic.
Welcome to the Pixel Response Podcast.
And once again, we're here. Well, I'm alone, of course. Nathan decided to go fuck off somewhere, so instead I brought in the cavalry. Today I have the SpaghettiCast with me. We got Mario 64, Mario Ty, and Ben Zone Ben for you there.
You know what?
See, this is why we're all free on Valentine's Day.
You know it. You got it. Just putting the issue up front.
That's right. Valentine's Day. And I think that's why Nathan couldn't be here. Although I can't say for sure.
I actually have plans later tonight with my girlfriend.
Lay it up.
Her name is Pamela Henderson, and I won't have a word said against her.
So none of you have any Valentine's Day plans then, I'm guessing.
Oh, God, no.
Actually.
Me and the clumsy stranger.
Sitting on the left hand for about 5 minutes. That's probably about it. But yeah. I don't know. What do you guys think about Valentine's Day? I particularly don't care about it, but I mean,
I'll have you know, I
It's an
saved
annoying holiday.
50% by switching to single.
The only thing that's good about Valentine's Day is the days afterwards when all the chocolate is dirt cheap, and the good chocolate too.
right.
Like
I'll be able to walk into Target and buy some Lindor truffles for like 99 cents. And just...
I'm walking through the store today, okay, and I'm seeing all the Lindor chocolate, and I'm like, don't bother buying anything. This will all be like half price tomorrow because it'll be like, fuck, there's too much. Get rid of it. Get 50%. Take it all.
Wait, does the same apply for movies? Like, could I walk into Target and drop $5 and get like 8 chick flicks and a thing of Lindor truffles? Because I will hit that up. Not even kidding.
Tissues.
Don't forget-
Chick
Yeah, some-
flicks and an extra large bottle of Vaseline on the house.
Look the cashier dead in the eye.
Hey, how's your day going? Just set the bottle down and just right in the eye.
Just very
Yeah.
solemnly. I'm making
Yeah,
dinner
very.
for one.
I got big plans tonight.
Tell your family run out of Vaseline. Nope, just me.
Personal supply.
Oh no.
Oh boy.
Yeah, Valentine's Day, the day of Vaseline and regrets. There you
Like
go.
Vaseline Day.
More Vaseline
I mean,
sales
right?
per
The only day it's
capita.
it's the Black Friday for the Vaseline makers. Let me tell you.
They're gearing up. February 1st hits. They're like, come on, guys, we gotta get it out there.
Like yesterday, I should have bought
Gotta move
stock
product.
in one of those companies. I'll tell you, I'd be rich.
From Ben alone.
From the whole SpaghettiCast alone.
Yeah, exactly.
No.
Although we're missing Bruce, I guess. We don't have the full cast.
Is he part of our? I don't know if he's
I thought he was.
He's retired.
we're in limbo with him. Like
deported.
He's retired.
deported.
I think we'll just say he's officially retired.
No, like our schedules just keep like conflicting.
Yeah.
Like he's only free on Friday evenings, pretty much.
Pretty much
Which-
that bastard managed to get a life and left us all behind is what happened.
He's got plans on Valentine's Day. What is that?
What are plans? What
Who
is
has
this?
plans anymore?
Who is Bruce? Already forgotten about him.
Oh, what?
Never
Bruce.
forget.
Bruce was that guy who was always in the podcast and he was really quiet, didn't really talk. That guy.
He was your
Remember
brony.
him?
Your token
Yeah,
brony.
he was. We had the token American and then the token brony who was also American but not really. It worked. It worked.
Oh, well. Poor Bruce. Hashtag never forget. Pour one out for him. Anyways, so we have the rest of the Spaghetti Cast here. What have you guys been up to? I haven't talked to at least two of you for a while. Mario or Peter, whatever we want to call you here, drops me a line every now and then. But the rest of you are kind of dead to me. So what have you been up to?
Work.
Ugh.
These fucking Olympics and my 2 a.m. start times.
Oh, nice. How are we doing in the Olympics? I haven't seen any of it.
You know what? We were in like second place yesterday when I checked.
We're at 11 medals total.
Well, I mean, it's the Winter
Okay.
Olympics, so it's like your guys' time to shine.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
The best was yesterday when I got into work yesterday. I got in just in time to watch the American skater fall. It was really, really funny. And then Patrick Chan got second place. It was great. Go Canada.
Did it.
So we're in third place. We have the Germans in first.
The Germans.
Switzerland being all neutral in second. And then we're in third. You know, no big. No big.
Okay.
Oh, America is just
Yeah,
like,
Germany's killing it with the gold. They have like 7, I think.
They're probably stealing it. Probably Nazi gold.
Oh no!
So work, Ben. What's your excuse? I know you were Canadian, honorary Canadian for a while.
Yeah. I don't even know if I'll be allowed back.
Trying to smuggle maple syrup out of the country, you bastard.
I thought you worked out that paperwork stuff.
I didn't work out that paperwork stuff.
No, you pulled a Ben.
That's why I told you if you want a road trip, I'll meet you on any side of the border as long as it's
no.
the side.
See, this is why if we ever hang out, you're flying to a place in Canada, so that by the time we get there, you're either there or you're not. We're not wasting time at the border because you can't get through.
He'll be stuck in the transit
I'm saying
zone.
you come to this side of the border.
It'll be like that Tom Hanks movie. We'll be looking for Ben, and he's stuck in the transit zone, unable to get out.
Stuck
Living
in
like
the
Ed
bathroom,
Then
shaving
you
his
try and
beard.
marry some shit who's already engaged.
The stall doors jam. He's stuck in the bathroom. Help me! Let me out! My name's Ben.
I don't know. I haven't been up to much. Like classes started again, so that's.
Oh yeah, you're in school.
School.
I guess.
School. Education.
Fuck yourself, Ty.
Well,
I don't
speaking
know.
of useless things, Peter, how has the job been going?
It has actually led to a paying gig. So
Oh, okay,
that's-
so it's an actual
I'm so
job.
happy.
Cool.
yeah,
Peter-
I actually
Peter's-
have.
Yeah,
let's
like
go.
prostitution is an actual job.
Yeah, I have something set up for close to the end of March, and it is paying quite a bit considering, like for me,
Like, is it?
considering what I'm used to being paid for.
Is it hourly or is it like per
menial
client?
jobs. No, it's hourly. It's
Oh,
$2. What
wow. All right. So, like, what percent do you keep?
do you You mean what percent do I keep?
Like what percentage goes to your pimp?
Oh, Peter just got benzoned. I'm going to use that every single time.
Oh,
But-
what?
Oh, now so
Welcome
you have
to
an
my
actual
world,
job.
Peter.
What?
You have an actual real paying job.
Well, it's a freelance gig. It's like
He's it's not necessarily a job, but it's work experience that makes him now in the term freelancer. So he's employed
Okay.
but not employed at the same time. Like me, I'm employed but I'm not employed, kind of
But-
dealio.
he's getting
Yeah, but
string blonde.
you're both getting money though.
Yes,
Yeah.
so
Okay.
that's why it's working. But at the same
That's
time,
really what it
it's
boils
not like it's not like we know when we're going to be working next. It's kind of just you suck as much dick as possible so that they give you more work.
That's what
right.
Pete does
story.
for fun. So.
That's what Ben was trying to figure out.
Yeah.
He hasn't gotten that far yet.
But yeah, that's pretty much it.
And you work on Saturdays, right? You were saying?
Usually, yes. This particular thing that I'm set up for in March is a Friday and Saturday. So
All right, very cool. Well, congrats on your half job.
kinda, yeah.
Okay, good.
Welcome to the club, Peter. Woo.
Club of unemployment.
Actually, it's the club of forever never knowing.
It's like employment purgatory.
Yeah, exactly. Oh man. Well, yeah. I have nothing really to talk about this week, honestly. I've been working at my job. So,
Oh, so that's when you bring us in to just
to kind
On
of
the
fill
trail.
dead air.
Fill for as much time as possible and then just shut it
cook
down.
as much spaghetti as you can, and then just dish it out.
We should have
Exactly.
prepared. We should have been cooking all day.
Oh, Peter, I
Should've-
am constantly cooking the spaghetti. It's just the burners are on 24/7.
Okay.
Yeah.
Even when you're sleeping, huh?
It flows like
He's gonna burn his house down.
Fell asleep at the stove.
I went to a planetarium sort of thing yesterday, I guess. Like, do you guys have a science center out in Toronto?
Yeah,
The only planetarium that we have in Ontario is at McMaster University, and it's a pain in the fucking ass.
in
'cause
terms of planetarium, yeah, but we do have an Ontario Science Center, and that's
But it doesn't have a planetarium, so
yeah, but it had that
Not even
3D
a
ball thing
sign.
that you could walk around in.
yeah, but that's not a planetarium.
Yeah, but it's it's closest.
it's in a tent.
What?
Venom tent. What?
What?
I said poke holes. Oh my god.
Poke holes in a
mind.
tent.
Ben, you guys don't even have any planetariums over there.
What's a planetarium anyway? Like
It's
I've
out of
been
this
trying to
world, let me
find
tell
it,
you.
Oh, what?
I've been waiting for the right time to drop that joke.
I've been working on that joke for years, but we don't have a planetarium, so I can never bring it to normal
know.
conversation.
Ugh.
So, I like Alberta. Ben, you were here, and I'm sure Taya and Peter, you know about like Alberta and how we're prairies sort of focused. Our science center has a whole bunch of shit about oil and gas stuff, and it is fucking terrible. It's so annoying.
That sounds awful.
And then
That
there was
sounds
like a
like
whole section because we got flooded last year, and it was like the worst flood we've seen
That's
in
right.
decades.
Oh my god.
So there's a whole section about like natural disasters, and Calgary's in there somehow with floods and like people telling their stories about the flood and stuff. And all the stories are basically like I lost my house. That's all it
At
is.
least it's up to date.
It's somewhat up to date for sure. But then you go to the second floor of it, and a whole section is just some Valentine's Day bullshit where they're not even trying to like make you learn anything anymore. There's just booze, and it's like with a mic there, and you push this button to record, and you're supposed to tell like your story of like how you two met or like your first kiss and shit like that. It's like, what the fuck am I here for? This is not a science center right now. This is just some weird photo booth with a mic.
We
This is
were
open
born
mic night
conjoined, attached at the
And then another one where it's like, tell your favorite heart stories or something, talk about like hearts. So I was trying to think of the lyrics to Total Eclipse of the Heart, but when I couldn't think of anything besides Turn Around, Bright Eyes, I decided to let it go.
Turn around. I can't remember how the rest of the song goes. Fuck.
That's essentially how it goes. So
I mean,
yeah,
so was the mic like out in the open? Like you do it in front of other people, right? Yeah.
yeah,
Does
but
that
they
sort
were
of feel
like they were small booths sort of thing, but like there wasn't a door or anything, so there was people
well, I mean,
around.
That's just like an invitation to have a karaoke session.
Kind of. Now that I'm thinking about it, I should have just whipped the phone out, played like found a like karaoke version of just the instrumentation for that song with the lyrics, and just like sung it. I think that would have been pretty good. But other than that, they tried to mix it in with like this human body anatomy sort of thing, and it doesn't work out because then there's that whole thing is like, tell us about hearts or something, and then right next to it is like a diagram or something of a heart, and then it's like science, and you're just like, why are you trying to mix this like relationship bullshit with like sex education and anatomy class at the same time? It's very awkward. And there was a lot of photo booths with like fake beards and stuff where you're supposed to take pictures of yourself. There's just so many weird multimedia things going on there, and all of them are like, this will go up on our Facebook page and you can share it with people. It's like, why would I do that? I have social media access. There's a mic right here. I am talking into a mic right now. This is the Science Center in Calgary, like, whole thing, what I'm doing right now. I'm talking to people for them to hear it eventually about my experiences through life. And there's 110 episodes now where you can go back and get the play-by-play of everything. So I don't understand what they're trying to do. They're trying to, like, get their social media buffs up or something. Like, it's so weird. And other than that, there's a whole section where they just, like, put a bunch of VCRs and old technology shit and expect you to just take it apart.
What do you mean take it apart?
They give
Like
you
with a
tools
hammer?
and stuff. They give you
Just
like
the
tools and
hammer.
stuff, and they like take it apart and they show you what like the diodes are and stuff, and you're like, I fixed my PS3 3 times. I know how to take shit apart. Why am I going to a science center for this? So it's lackluster to say the least, but I think the biggest kick in the ass was the fact that at the gift shop at the end, which is usually my favorite part of going to these things, because then I could get weird things with magnets, and I love magnets.
And rock candy.
Oh,
There was no raw candy, but
son of a
yes,
bitch.
generally yes, I agree with
Why
that.
the
But
girl?
I like magnet things, like the little balls that you can put into different patterns and stuff like that. They didn't have
yeah, sure.
anything like that, but instead they had shit like Minecraft creeper dolls and like weird shit like that. And you're just like, okay, so I know where the like Science Center of Calgary's values lie, and it's in getting kids in there to buy shit. That's essentially what's going on, or to make like weird presentations for the oil sands.
I guess
So-
it must work if they do, whenever they do like school tours and presentations and shit.
I guess it was annoying because the reason why we went yesterday is the second Thursday of every month is adults only night, so there's no stupid little kids around, and you can have like drinks, like wine and beer and stuff, and carry it around with you and play with the displays and stuff. But it's not fun being an adult and realizing how shitty this is, when it's like I came here to basically do chemistry, and instead I can buy a creeper Minecraft doll from the shop. Like, I don't know. It kind of disheartening to say the least, but we did spend 4 hours there somehow, so I guess it's big enough that there's still a spectacle to be had.
Well, I mean,
But-
did you consider getting more like wasted and then going through, and perhaps that would have upped the enjoyability? I don't know.
See,
I don't-
there's a thing we have here in Canada, Ben. It's called drinking and driving laws.
That sounds ridiculous.
No, they're not
Is it like
ridiculous.
you have to drink
They're
while you
pretty-
drive?
Yeah, exactly. That is the law.
I'm from Wisconsin, so you know, it's like we're like number one in drunk driving for like the world.
So you're saying you're like top tier. You
Yeah,
guys have plaques. To,
Yeah, but I mean, it doesn't count because they have American beer, so they don't know what drinking is.
Oh,
Exactly.
Yeah.
Watered down piss is what it is.
I don't drink beer, so
Yeah,
What
fair
is-
enough. I don't eat anymore either, really. But that's mainly because I spent too much time growing up drinking beer. So I'm done with it. I'm done with drinking. I will never drink again as soon as this drink I'm drinking is done. We're done.
So
Okay,
you remember
so-
when we went to the science center
Yeah.
and they had the gaming expedition?
Yeah.
Not expedition. It was like
There was like a video game display.
Yeah, I guess
like
display.
Video gaming through the ages type thing.
it was okay, but it wasn't.
Okay, like half of the controllers were busted because kids.
They did have like a full controller set of that one Xbox game where it had like the
Something Commando.
Was it like the mech game?
yeah,
on
like remember that Xbox and it had like the $200 or $300 controller where it was like the foot pedals and they had like that, except some dumbass had already broken the foot pedals anyway, so it was unusable.
It's totally unplayable. And those things are rare too.
Yeah. They didn't. They had some concept art that they probably pulled from Wikipedia anyway.
Printed it out, stretched
Yep,
it.
printed it out, shoved it on the wall.
Yeah.
No, like half the kids that were there didn't have Street Pass set up, so me and Peter were waving our DSs around, and
Yep.
nothing. That pissed me off.
Street Pass is like non-existent.
How do you have
America.
How do you have 3DS not have Street Pass? You brats, come here.
Yeah,
I don't have Street Pass.
Yeah, because you are the problem.
You know
You're
what?
the
I
cancer
barely even
that's
live on a
killing the 3DS.
street.
The cancer that's killing 3DS Street Pass. But yeah, on top of the game display everywhere, they had their original displays of like planet stuff and like the dinosaurs and all their generic science center stuff. And all of those things were still untouched from when I went in like grade 3. I was like, what are you guys doing? Like, you gotta update some of this stuff.
Yeah. It's kinda
Science
sad.
hasn't made any progress in Canada since then.
Yeah, not since the dinosaurs for sure.
We don't even have dinosaur displays anymore at ours, and we used to have a really cool one. So
See, I don't even think we have proper like dinosaur stuff. I think it's just information boards.
Yep. It's pictures. They probably took all the bones back to the oil fields and shoved them into the ground to get more oil.
Oh no. We'll see these
you think-
in 30,000 years.
do you think a reason for that could be, like, I heard there was some talk going on in schools, they don't want to like talk about dinosaurs and stuff anymore because it takes away from like the theory of creationism.
In Catholic schools, sure, they probably don't do that.
They're
Yeah, but,
tests
like-
given to us by Jesus.
I don't see why they would remove them from public schools.
Praise
Yeah.
Jesus.
I mean,
So, the science center should be immune from that because it's kind of like, well, if you're entering this building, you should know that all your beliefs are wrong and this is the truth. Like, that should be the unwritten agreement when you're stepping into a place called the Science Center, right?
Yeah, the Truth Center, yeah.
Yeah.
the truth.
The
I mean,
answers
I-
place.
I don't think we talked about dinosaurs after probably grade 3 or 4. Like they really stopped early on.
Yeah, I mean,
No
I
one
did.
pays attention in the early grades anyway. So
I did transition from a normal school, like a public school, to Catholic at that point, between 3 and 4. So
Oh, you transitioned to a Catholic school? I transitioned from one to a public school.
yeah,
And it
in
was like
public
opening
until
your
3.
eyes to what the real world's like.
See, even though at that age you're in a Catholic school, you still know better.
See, the Catholic school near me, like everyone at my school always made fun of them for being the sluttiest alcoholics you'd ever meet. Like
Yep.
they were way worse than the public school kids.
They are. Yeah, they are. I'm just trying to remember. We had a house party one time. Like, it was my friend's birthday, and his parents were like, I think they were trying to be like the cool parents or something. So they allowed him to invite basically the whole class. There was like 30 people there, and they're all from like this Catholic school we grew up in. And yeah, there was some raunchy shit going down at a grade 7 birthday party that should not have been going on at that age. So there is definitely some truth to just like keeping people away from being able to express things in a setting where it's like okay to learn about stuff, to like they just become these weird sluts that you find giving a blowjob to your friend in the bathroom when you accidentally walk in and wanting to puke because you've drank too much, sort of thing. 13 years old. That was the life of Catholic school. So, and then in public school, everybody's just kind of fighting. That was like the big thing because the one I went to had a lot of East Indian people, so like they would gang up on every other race, and it was kind of interesting to see that like being white or black or whatever, you were the minority in this school. So like it really brought every other race of people together to go against this greater threat, and it was kind of weird. But yeah, I don't
like. I didn't experience that. Like all this stuff with public schools, I didn't really experience because mine was tiny, so everyone was white Christian. Like there was no real there was one black family.
Well, come on, you're in like Wisconsin, also America.
Well, yeah, the one black family was the one black family in Wisconsin. They just happened to pick my town.
Yeah, no, totally.
I don't know why, but
yeah, in the Catholic school, we had one like East Indian family. And then we got our one black family in like the whole town at the time. And then they decided to go to our school. So then this very like Catholic whitewash school started getting some color into it. And I think it drove everybody crazy.
I'm gonna take that train of thought. There was an article. I don't know if I showed Peter or Ty it. Or if one of you showed it. I don't think either of you showed it to me. It's about I forget where the school was, but for Black History, it was a Catholic school, so you can just imagine like a bunch of like white guys and sitting around a table trying to make decisions, and they wanted to celebrate Black History Month, so they served watermelon and fried chicken for lunch.
Oh wow,
that's a celebration.
Hey,
people got offended.
We got to get something straight here. If you give me fried chicken for lunch, I'm happy.
Yeah, definitely. But they did it like.
Wait. Was it homemade or was it, like proper?
I don't
good stuff.
Did they have the grits or the grape soda?
Grits.
Purple drank.
Ew.
Grits are gross, but purple drank is pretty.
Grits are disgusting.
There was a legitimate brand of I think it was juice, like grape juice, called Dean's Grape Drink, that you could get at our store.
Amazing. Okay.
It was so good.
Was there a readily available amount of cornbread?
Oh no, you went there, didn't you?
Dude, I love cornbread.
Cornbread's so good.
Cornbread's pretty good.
It's so good. I don't actually like watermelon that much, to be honest.
Oh, no.
That's probably because I'm not full black though.
Oh. Not like me and Ben, apparently.
Yeah, I'm definitely the black one in our podcast.
Yeah.
I don't know, because I have the name, so I don't know.
You have the name, but I have the thug.
You have American status. You have the
lack of education. Oh no, that was bad. Oh. Think about
You're
that.
the only one here who hasn't finished college. So.
Oh no.
Oh no. What a statistic.
1 out of 4 people in every podcast hasn't finished college.
Oh no. He's forever stuck as a statistic. Welcome to SpaghettiCast, where Ben is always the minority.
And to think I was worried about calling it SpaghettiCast again. Oh shit.
Thank God everyone on the internet's white.
Right?
Don't have to worry about offending anyone.
Oh shit. Okay, well, I don't know how to transition out of racism now, but
Racist Cast 2014.
Yeah, I'm trying to think if there was a 2013 version. There probably was.
It's probably that last episode we did.
Yeah, Peter just brings a little something special to the table.
Yeah.
That wasn't racist so much as it was prejudiced against like British people specifically.
I don't know. All I know, Paul, is that you bring out the best in me.
I seem to do that for everybody. And to think, Nathan used to have morals. What happened, right?
Man, yeah. I used to be a nice person.
No, you didn't.
No,
You don't
you're
have
a
to
fucking ass.
Oh, I did. No, Peter knows. Peter knows. I was ruined. I was
You used to
ruined by.
think you were a nice person, and then we all told you were American, and it didn't matter.
I'm like, oh wait, I'm American. No one has any expectations for me to be nice, so why bother?
You all don't have any rights. Walks away.
You have rights? I have rights.
American rights. No freedom.
Oh yeah. Peter had the audacity to ask me if I was free tonight. I'm free every night, Peter.
And yet there's so many spaghetti casts where you're not there.
No, that's
Oh,
because I'm
no.
busy like training
Hello,
eagles
NSA
and
jokes.
you know
He's setting other
Trading
people
eagles.
free.
doing other freedom things like eating cheeseburgers.
I do love a cheeseburger. So
Robbing
I mean, it's
countries
not-
of their oil.
It's not always American things. Sometimes it's just Wisconsin things, like shoving a bunch of dairy products in my mouth.
Not even eating them, just shoving them.
just shoving them in and then pulling them
Just
back
sucking on
out.
cheese for a while.
Oh, hey, sucker.
So have you guys
Yeah, you
played
guys-
any video games lately? Let's get on to something that we can
Just
talk about.
Cause 2, we were just trolling people.
Yes,
It was amazing.
Great.
The whole server was pissed at us.
That
Basically,
game's pretty great.
Me and Ben just got in attack helicopters and just killed anybody that was alive, and all the 13-year-olds were like, "Stop it! You guys are noobs!" And it was all tears.
And meanwhile, Peter was just flying away in buses.
Peter
Peter
was launching boats
I
off the
kept
top of
respawning,
mountains.
parachuting, and then buying a boat and just flying that off the cliff.
Yeah,
Peter was doing the trash talk.
Yeah, I was like, boats only this fight. Come on.
fight me on Xbox. XX 360 no scope XX.
oh, you forgot the 420-69. Come
Oh
on.
yeah, the four. Yeah, four.
42069.
So yeah, that's that. We've been playing Borderlands. Ty finally
Oh.
got into it.
Yeah, I've
Yeah.
had it for a long time, and I finally started playing it, and I got into it. And now
Well, because you've been playing with
these.
these guys, right?
Yeah, so it was
Because
never
playing that
it
game
wasn't-
alone is boring.
Oh no, see, I'm fine playing it alone, but like,
I mean,
no one
okay.
else ever played it.
Well, I mean,
So
it's
I never-
fun. It's fine playing alone until you get sick of the comedy, which I did after playing the first Borderlands 3 times through for like the
Yeah,
the
I
game,
think-
then the new game plus, and then again with friends. Then you get sick of it.
Yeah,
I think after my third playthrough, I'm gonna probably never touch it again because like, it's a good game, but
Until
alone,
Borderlands 3.
it's gonna get shelved until Borderlands 3, and then I can be all hyped and maybe I'll turn on
Yeah,
my
see,
Wii.
that's what happened with me. I played the original for quite a while, and then I just kind of got out of it. Then Borderlands 2 was announced. I'm like, hell yes, and pumped like another 80 hours into it.
And like nothing changed, which is the weird thing. Like obviously the places you go and the weapons and stuff have, but it's the same game.
Yeah, it was still really improved. I mean, the
Sure.
formula itself, I don't think they needed to do much with.
Well,
I don't
Diablo
know.
with guns.
Yeah,
That's the
Yeah,
which is fine. But like, yeah, I don't know. I did enjoy my first playthrough of it. I have to do my new game plus playthrough of Borderlands 2, but
they did add.
I am
they have,
likely not going to do that without people. So
They have like a new game plus
Yeah.
plus.
they have
with
yeah.
ultimate mode, which
True
is
Vault
pure
Hunter.
hell.
It's really really hard, which is it's kind of nice having people
Like,
to play
it
with
is a
and die
challenge.
and drive off cliffs with. It adds definitely another level to the game. So
and you've been doing a video series of that, right? Or something? I saw a video up there and I was like, none of you picked Siren, you're all fucking noobs. Fuck you.
I wanted to pick Siren, but my main character is Siren because God tier, and I just
Yeah.
wanted to try the Psycho, just for fun.
How does the Psycho play? I've been kind of interested in that.
Um,
okay, if
yeah,
your
son
friends
of a
are
bitch.
assholes, don't play.
There's
as-
okay, so the Psycho is like kind of like a regular Psycho. Like there's a lot of stuff you can do to make it take damage. Like there's skill points you can put into a thing that actually lights you on fire, like purposely to give you damage because it refills your like rage meter thing. And essentially the strategy is to take a ton of damage and then like start meleeing the hell out of everything in rage mode. And I guess instead of for second wind, there's a skill that lets you just like you can run around normally and you hold a stick of dynamite and then you detonate it, and if you kill something with it, then you revive.
It's basically another tank. With the one skill that he bought, I can basically kill him. So as soon as he invested in the skill, me and Peter spent the next 45 minutes killing him.
It was
we went out of our way to kill him.
They were trying to level me up for the Let's Play because I hadn't been in it yet. So I'm like level 10 and they're like level 40 something. And so like one bullet will just take me out.
So Ben goes, "Where are we going next?" And I throw a grenade at him and he dies. He goes, "Can you help me up?" "Sure." So I spend 30 seconds reviving him. As soon as he revives, I melee him and he goes back to second wind. It's fantastic. It's
so that'll
it's great.
Well, with each point I put into that skill reduces the amount of damage I take. So when you have your level 12 character, then it won't be nearly as bad.
Yeah, not until we both start shooting at you.
RPG time.
Guys, there's a boss. Yeah, but you're able to be killed.
We kill you first, and then the boss.
You took my
Yeah.
That actually does sound fun. I mean, killing Ben over and over, not playing as a psycho.
That's the best part of the game now.
Yeah, that's my only motivation for playing.
Right.
I feel like all the Canadians are just being mean. It's not how you're supposed to be at all.
Canadians are never mean.
I could be mean to Ty right now. Ty, you got glasses.
Sorry.
I have glasses.
Sorry,
Peter, you're too goddamn good looking.
Thank you so much.
You're supposed to say sorry. Damn it. You're bad Canadian.
Damn it. No, I have glasses too, so it doesn't really matter.
Peter
Yeah,
has
that's what I
glasses.
thought. 4 eyes.
I remember the first time I saw Peter in glasses, and I kind of giggled a little bit. I'm not gonna lie. I look over and he's wearing glasses, and I'm like, "What are you doing?" He's like, "Oh, I'm setting up my glasses."
Where did you steal those from?
I've never seen this kid in glasses, and he just whips them out, and puts them on, and I'm like, "Where'd you get those? Is this a joke? Are you mocking me?" "No, I actually have glasses." "You're mocking me, aren't you?"
Specifically
What an
bought
ass.
glasses just to make fun of you.
All this time, and he hasn't been wearing his glasses. What a fake! You
Yeah.
can't join the Four Eyes Club if you're. Get out of here.
You gotta go full 4 eyes or
I remember the
They're
first
blind
time
or
I
you're
saw
with us.
Peter in general, and I was disappointed he didn't look like his Skype picture at the time.
Oh, right, who was the Skype picture? It was
it was Carl Pilkington.
Carl Pilkington.
Yeah, I was disappointed.
I am
exactly
too. He's like
that.
one of my favorite people ever.
Oh, Peter wants to look like Carl Pilkington. Like, who does?
There's some treat for that.
No, head like a fucking orange. So
Start.
Head like a true Brit.
Oh. All right, then. Racist Cast continues. Onwards, we march. I've been playing a game called Blood Knight, or Blood Knights, and that is a game nobody in their right mind should buy, probably. It only took about 4 hours to beat. That's not the reason why you shouldn't buy it. The reason you shouldn't buy it is because it's a piece of shit and shouldn't ever be viewed by human eyes again. But
I can see the tags on this. Is it on Steam?
it is on Steam. I picked it up on, I didn't see anything about it. Usually I see what the people on the internet are saying about it, and nobody really said anything except for some people in the, the Steam, comments and all that stuff are like, yeah, this is really bad, don't play it and stuff. So I bought it. I played through it, and it has some of the worst voice acting I think I've ever heard in a video game. Definitely the worst voice acting I've heard post year 2000, probably. I don't know, I'd have to go back and look at lists of bad voice acting in video games. So the voice acting is absolutely terrible. The controls are even worse. There is no option for controller support, and it plays like I don't know if you guys played 2 Human.
Yeah.
Yes.
It plays kind of like that. Think about that game, except instead of the one cool mechanic in that game where you can dash to and from different enemies, that's not there. So it plays like that with a keyboard and mouse, and
Ew.
the mouse for the melee character does absolutely nothing. You just click to like attack. You can't aim where he's looking or anything. That's all done with the keyboard. However, if you play the other character you can play, the like vampire mistress or whatever, she has like a crossbow or something, that you can control a little bit better with the mouse. So one half of the game essentially just doesn't use the mouse for anything other than input when you push a button, and then the other half uses it completely for everything.
So I'm thinking we all pitch in $5 and get this game for Bruce.
Done. There's like platforming sections, which is terrible as well. Like jumping around and you're only facing one direction is one of the most awkward things, and it's floaty as hell, so you fall off stuff easily. You over jump stuff, and some things that you're supposed to jump on don't look like things you should be able to jump on. It's just a very, very poorly made game. I think it's like $20 or something.
Oh my
It's
god.
15. But
Game of the year.
Oh, it's 15.
Sounds way too much. Yeah, it's so bad though.
It's really, really bad. It's easily the worst game I've played this year. I don't know if it was released this year or last year, but worst game of both years probably if it was released last year. Other than that, I finished off Tomb Raider, the new version that came out last year around this time, and that game's great. That game is legitimately good. It's like a good version of Uncharted, which is what I've been wanting all my life.
All I've seen out of that game is one GIF that's been floating around the internet where she gets impaled.
Oh yeah,
Going down a river.
Like in the river?
Yeah.
Yeah, that part's so bad.
I was like, this is fucking brutal. I don't even know if I'll ever play this.
Yeah, and that is the one part where you are likely to die, because it's just hard to see where you're going, sort of thing. Everything else is kind of like Resident Evil 4. It controls a lot like Resident Evil 4 combat-wise, which is fantastic, and you can switch between all your weapons very easily, and they all serve a purpose. Like, it doesn't feel like you can just go through the whole game with just your crossbow, even though you could. Some situations are like, well, I beefed up my rifle with a scope, so I'm going to take guys out with this, and this guy's running at me, so I'll switch to my shotgun quick. It feels very fluid. And not only that, but it looks really good on computer. And it's kind of funny that with the definitive edition, people are like, oh man, Tomb Raider 60 frames, this is great. It's like, I've been able to see 60 frames for the last year. I don't know what you're talking about, sort of thing. But yeah, I definitely I would recommend that game on a sale. I still don't think it's worth like the $60 asking price for when it first came out. I bought it for $20, and I'm happy with that. If you got it for like $10, I think you would be happy with that. I could recommend it for that. But yeah, I finished that up. That game gets weird because supernatural shit, I guess.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it does that better than Uncharted does, though, where it's just like blue dudes that can't be killed now at the end of the game for whatever reason, because difficulty. This is more like, no, something has been weird all along, but as you're exploring this island, you're going into these temples and stuff, and it's starting to make a little bit more sense, even though it's still supernatural and weird in a realistic setting. But
do they outline it specifically
Bruce
as
was
like
dead the whole time.
Yeah. Do they outline it specifically as like this is ghosts or it's aliens or whatever?
well, it's like samurai guards or guys or whatever that have been alive for 1,000 years. Sort of weird.
Okay.
Yeah.
All
Zombie
right.
Yeah.
samurais.
Zombies, essentially. But
It can't be that much worse than Day One Gary's incident. So
Day One Gary's Incident is probably the worst game I've ever played, just in general.
Yeah,
I actually feel like when I purchased that, even for a sale price, that I got ripped off, completely ripped off. And then I heard about the Total Biscuit fiasco, And then I
Yeah.
was just like, oh, wow, that makes total sense that these guys are mad at him because they want people to buy this game for a pretty big amount of money, and there is nothing that makes this a video game. So, like, it's very bad. Everything
much did
about
you
it
get
is
it at?
terrible. I think I got that one at 15.
Yeah, I got it at 15 too, and it was. I wish I could get my money back.
I'm just trying to think of a price point I could recommend that game. Like, if they paid
Free?
you $5,
Yeah.
it might
Yeah.
be somewhat okay. If they paid you 15, then it would be a steal, because then you could just
Game of the
delete it
Year
or
edition.
gift it to somebody.
Gift it to Bruce.
He
Dude,
gets
it's
3
like,
copies.
It's a Gary's Mod spinoff.
Oh my god.
I was hearing that was like half of their reasoning for naming it what they did because Gary's Mod was so popular.
See, that's kind of what drew me to it. I was like, hey, I like Gary's Mod. What's this Gary's Incident? It looks kind of like something that was built using Gary's Mod. So I'm not going to let that detract the experience, but then everything else about it detracted from the experience.
Jeez.
The minute you start, you're just like, what? What did I get myself into? There's
Have you
just
seen
nothing redeeming.
Have you seen the Steam tags for this?
I haven't, no.
Oh, it's too good. False advertising, awful, horrible. I think one of my favorites was "My life was ruined because of this,"
My life was ruined because of this.
and then they got
And-
Total Biscuit tagged.
Oh, really?
Yep, that's the best part of of the Steam tag. Is Total Biscuit.
Attempt at a game.
Attempt at a game. This
Yeah.
Steam tags is kind of great. I'm really glad they added that. It's so dumb, but I love it
I hope
because
they
I
don't
like
change-
seeing what I love seeing what my friends have tagged.
Oh, you
like,
can
different.
do
Yeah, it says like your friends tags, and the first one is Heat 1995, and I'm pretty sure that was Nathan. Because it's like in quotation marks Heat 1995, referring to the movie with Robert De Niro, obviously. So I'm pretty like Payday is that game. So
Okay.
I'm pretty sure that was probably him. But then there's some other things like I like Dirt. And then there's no game listed under that. So I'm wondering who made that tag and then didn't assign it to any game. One of my friends did, apparently. Dynamic soundtrack, immersion, heaps of fun. Like, some of them are
that. Heaps. That's good.
some of them are
Heaps.
fine, but then some of them are like Beard Simulator.
What game is that about?
Related to Goat Simulator.
Don't Starve is under that. Lost
Okay.
Planet 3, Deadly Premonition Director's Cut, Alpha Protocol, Medal of Honor, and Chivalry: The Deadliest Warrior.
Wait, so where do you see friends tags?
Actually, how do you search tags?
You just search
just-
them, I think.
Yeah,
And, like,
just like
two-
under popular tags, there's global tags, your friends tags, and recommended tags.
Okay. In two Valve games I looked up on the store, both of them had tagged functional toilet.
Oh my god.
I guess it's referring to an actual, like, oh, this has a functioning toilet in it.
Mhm.
It was Portal 1 and Half-Life 1. I
Oh
just
my
don't
god.
get it.
We keep getting the question, who is Bruce? In the chat.
Oh my god.
Gone, but already forgotten.
Oh, he's on.
Yeah.
He's online.
Is he?
Should I see? We should add him in.
I feel like that would be awkward.
Let's see what's
He's
under Metroidvania here.
He's not even online for me, dude.
It says mobile for me. I think he's mostly online.
Oh, he's chilling with his other brony pals.
Probably.
About
Just
what?
found,
I was
like,
talking about
What do brony
Like
people
Bruce.
talk about?
how great Pinkie Pie is. Probably.
About clopping?
Ew. Well, it is Valentine's Day, so it would make sense. But
oh,
ew.
boy.
too.
Happy Cloppingtine's Day, everybody. I think when we're done this, I think I'm gonna make Valentine's with Pinkie Pie on it for Nathan. It's gonna be obviously disgusting of somehow, but I think it has to be done. Ugh. I'm just looking now. There's like this Valentine's Day section of the Steam store.
Mhm.
What? I'm trying to get into it, but it's not letting me.
There's like 5 or 6 games listed.
No, like every time I click on it, it just
Yeah.
puts me back to the main page.
See,
that's weird.
'Cause it's
Steam was slacking earlier, so I don't know. Maybe there's a lot of single gamers home tonight. It's what I'm thinking.
Are there a lot of good games in there?
Alan
No.
Wake franchise,
Yeah, it's
Just,
about Alan
like,
Wake.
the
and
hate-
that-
visual
the-
novels.
Yeah, the Hate series and Alan Wake. All the rest of the games are pretty shit. I mean,
Gone
Long
Home,
Live the
Dear
Queen.
Esther,
Long Live the Queen's in there.
I bought it. I mean, I think
Why?
was that dating sim game there, Peter?
Which one?
The one that I bought for shits and giggles the other day.
I don't think so.
I can't remember. I did see it again somewhere on the Steam store, and I was like, "What?" Oh no, it's not there.
The last dating sim game I ever played was on the Xbox 360 and the Xbox indie games, and it was called Don't Die Dateless Dummy, or something like that. And the reason why it drew me in was because the image they used for like the cover art or whatever when in the store was just like some anime chick with huge tits, and that's a way to get me to buy anything, by the way. So if people are listening to this and they want me to pay for something, that's probably a good way to start. However, I did play through the demo, and then I didn't need to anymore because I finished. But other than that, dating sim games are just kind of not my thing at all. I find them boring, especially when it comes to like the indie game scene, because indie game people don't know how to write dialogue worth a shit. The only thing they're worse at than writing dialogue is their shitty little pixel art and anime art usually. So nothing about it was really that intriguing. Other than that, there was one game I used to play on Newgrounds, I think it was.
Yeah.
And I don't remember the name of it, but it was kind of cool. It reminded me of San Andreas in a like I'm lonely and want to die sort of way.
Oh, you know what? I know what game that is. Hang on,
Where
let's
you
see
have
if I
to,
remember
like-
the name.
You buff up your
Yep, got
strength,
it.
and you.
Yep.
What is it?
It's called. Here, I'll link it to you because
Okay.
I already got the link. Because Newgrounds.
I'm actually probably going to play it later on.
Here we go.
This is it.
I
This is
know it
exactly
hasn't
it.
changed neither.
I've
All
never
right.
even heard of this.
You
So
never
anybody-
heard of this?
Anybody who doesn't know, I guess it's called Sim Girls. And
God, I haven't seen this in like a good maybe 5 years, at least. Like,
after that,
Oh.
maybe I'll play some Pico games.
Select your own style. Casual.
Yeah. I'll go ahead and put the link in the chat if anybody wanted to play it while we talk about love things. So yeah, I don't know. Dating sim games are just like not the thing that I've ever been into. They seem more like up Ben's alley though. So Ben, how many dating sims have you been playing?
All of them. I mean, what ones haven't I been playing?
Real life dating
Sure.
game?
Oh,
Yeah.
so Peter, at some point we're gonna have to stream Fading Hearts because it honestly looks absolutely terrible.
yeah. That's the game you're
That's
talking
the,
about.
that's the game that I bought for shits and giggles, and it is
Yeah.
honestly the most terrible. I opened it and I had to immediately close it, so we're gonna have to stream that later at some point.
Well, don't close it while we're streaming.
2 minute let's play.
Nope. Fuck this. See you guys later.
Got that intro theme, like open the game, immediately close, then you got that sweet outro with all the credits.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, I don't know.
I know.
I just don't know anymore.
Dating sims. Best
Be Valentine.
best practice or worst practice?
free-to-play dating sims?
Any.
Happy Craft Singles Day.
Craft singles.
I like craft singles. You can put that shit on anything. Oh, I've been meaning to ask. I haven't talked to many Americans lately, but we have been here. Do you like cheese on apple pie?
Ew, what? That's a thing?
That seems.
I'm offended.
So it's a thing?
right now.
I'm offended that you even had to ask. Of course I do.
No, that sounds. Why would you do that?
I don't know.
That's ruining both the flavor of cheese and apple pie.
You're
See,
disrespecting
people
heritage.
are saying a slice of American cheese melted on top of like a slice of apple pie brings out the flavor in both.
Could you give me like addresses of said people?
I will try to find usernames on Twitter of said people, and we can work from there. But this is like, I thought it was weird too. The more I think about it, I will put cheese on almost literally everything I eat or put in my mouth. It doesn't even have to be something I consume in my body. If it goes in my mouth, I might melt cheese on it. So I'm thinking cheese with apple pie might be
over a lollipop.
It might be the
Hang
next
on.
step.
Hang on.
Yeah.
Okay, I don't know if you've ever seen this. We did talk about this on one of our older episodes, but there was a guy in. It might as well have been in Japan. He ordered 1,000 extra cheese slices at a Burger
That's
King.
right. Oh
Yeah.
my gosh.
There's
Ew.
a video.
Ew.
He
Oh.
he
Ew.
ate it all.
what?
Actually,
I
no, he
remember
didn't.
that.
Actually, no, he
Ew.
did. He did save some, but he ate a good amount of it.
He ate a good amount of it, and then he had them put it in a doggy bag so he could take it home and eat it later.
Hang on, I'm gonna try and find the video. But this.
Oh, don't even. That deserves to stay in a vault.
No. Paul has to see
Never-
this because then.
Ah.
This is really making me want to go get some cheese.
How much?
Yeah.
cheese curd this thing? I'm gonna be right back.
Here we go.
Yeah.
This is it.
Okay.
This is it.
I mean, I won't watch it right now. I will definitely watch it in a bit here. However, I love cheese, but it also
not
gives
as
me
much.
some.
Not as much as this guy.
It gives me some issues. Usually later when it's trying to digest, and I get some weird stomach cramps and stuff. Is this a problem that affects either one of you?
How much cheese are you consuming when this happens?
Like, let's say a full pizza worth.
That might be a bit too much.
Too much cheese, right? Like, I'm not talking about like your average poutine or something like that. I'm talking about like when you get something with a lot of processed melted cheese on it, like a pizza.
Right on.
Yeah.
Okay,
so-
maybe after like when I get like a nice like cheesy meat pizza, then maybe if I eat the whole thing, then yeah, I'm gonna feel like shit because like the meat sweats and shit. But I don't know about like a full cheese pizza.
Right.
I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know if I could.
Or like
I
a
would-
very, very cheesy lasagna, maybe.
Ty, do you think
Maybe-
it would make a difference whether it was Delicia or delivery?
Yes, I think so.
Big
I have
difference.
cheese curds now.
Oh no, yeah, you would. Wisconsin.
And you
Yeah.
got your apple pie too.
No, cheese curds are like amazing. Like the
Grab-
best way to consume cheese.
Grab an apple and combine.
No. Get out of my face.
Ben, the question goes to you too, as our resident big cheese expert. When you eat a lot of cheese, do you get stomach cramps?
No.
What if you
I guess
melt
I haven't-
cheese on a lot of stuff?
I
Oh.
guess I haven't eaten that much cheese. I know you'll get constipated if you keep at it long enough.
I want to say that Ben's grown a resistance, just being a Wisconsinite.
Because he worked at a cheese factory. He's
Yeah.
resisted. It doesn't affect him anymore.
And see,
Right.
everybody's body is like whatever, 80% water. Ben's is like 50% cheese.
The rest is
That
beer.
works.
Ew.
Watery beer and cheese.
So gross. Oh,
Hey man, beer and cheese, that's what we got.
I would
know our
eat the
strengths.
shit out of you, Ben, if you were cheese. Made out
No.
of cheese. I would melt cheese on you before taking a bite.
Cheese on cheese.
All right, I think we have nothing left to talk about, so we're going to go to voicemails here. A lot of these will be directed to Nathan, maybe. If they're directed to Nathan, we will all answer for him because that is the punishment for him not being here. So we all are Nathan and I am me. Here we go.
Hey Paul, hey Nate, I'm here to tell you a story and explain some shit to you, so here we go. I was watching some Gundam info videos on YouTube. It was about simple techniques that can drastically improve the overall look of your Gunpla. For you two layman's, I'll tell you what Gunpla is. It is shorter for Gundam plastic models. Boom, you learned something new, right? Shut up, I'm talking here. Who taught me how to improve my model kits by filing off those annoying little nubs that are stuck to the pieces after they have been removed from the thingies? Who was this great benevolent man? Why, none other than Katsumi Kawaguchi. What? Who the heck is that? Shut the fuck up and I'll tell you. Master Kawaguchi makes what many people consider the best model kits in the world. This guy is the fucking guru and master of model kits. His model kits are so beautiful they look like the work of God. Master Kawaguchi is God speaking to us through model kits. This man is so amazing he had a character named after him in the new Gundam show. So don't ask who Master Kawaguchi is again or I'll fly across the Atlantic to your third world country of Canada and bitch slap you with that monopoly money you call currency. America, motherfuckers. Land of the free and home of the brave. My question is, on a scale of 1 to 144, with 1 being the best, what are the chances of me being a guest star on an episode of Pixel Response like Onimetsu? I'll see you at the stream.
Holy shit. Okay. First of all, the funniest thing about that was you could tell by the end there where his actual question was, he was starting to run out of steam because I don't think he took a breath for the rest
America,
of that. I think he was just trying to keep up with his own like anger and resentment towards us not being American.
But, yeah, I have a question. Why is he going over the Atlantic? Like Canada and America are
It's gonna wrap all the way around.
You're right.
I'm just wondering.
It's taking the long way.
He's gonna circle around the Earth just to come back again.
Just so that it makes that much more of an impact.
That's good.
Okay, so I would never question your knowledge on Gundam model kits, first of all. And this guy sounds like the real god because he has a name, at least, and he seems to be a real human being you could tangibly see. So I will believe that his work is the voice of God for model kits. 1 out of 144? I don't know, 3? I mean... As long as schedules match up, I don't see why not. 3 is probably like an assurance anyways. So, yes, we could probably do that. I'm sure that'll be fine, Marshmallow. He sent in more. Here we go.
Hey Paul, hey Nate. Fuzzer jokingly said we should do a podcast where us and Meow with hype about anime for an hour straight. I obviously don't have the level of anime enthusiasm that Flizer and Meowth do, so I suggested I include movies, games, and TV shows as well. They still seem down with it. Flizer would probably have to do most of the work like you and Mario, Paul. I have no clue how to do the podcast stuff, and I don't think Meowth has the means. Get hype. Maybe. No promises. If it happens, prepare for some shameless plugging. I'm down with it. Sounds like a lot of fun. Meowth and I would just be the talent, though, like Krasner. Oh, I think saying we're the talent sounds demeaning for Flizer because he'd be doing the hard stuff and he's still awesome. Flizer would be the one who makes the shit happen. My question is, what would be some awesome potential names for this podcast? Also, do you think if we uploaded frequently enough, we'd eventually have more viewers because of our secret weapon known as Allison, aka Meowth? Paul, I know you've said on multiple occasions you'd have more viewers if you had tits. Also, what are some tips for us up-and-coming podcasters? New podcast type, maybe. And I'll see you at the stream.
All right, first off,
podcast?
Mario doing work.
Yeah, I don't know who we're kidding here. I do nothing. The podcast just practically uploads itself. You guys should look into that technology.
We're podcasting?
We've been doing a podcast? I thought you guys just wanted to Skype with me.
Like, holy shit, people are going to hear what we've been saying? Oh, God.
I didn't know this was on record.
Yeah, I mean, he said that he wanted to like make it about like movies and video games and TV whatever. Like that sounds a lot like our original goal before it just derailed into us talking about nothing for 2 hours.
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, I think you three doing an anime thing would be good because you guys talk about it in the chat rooms enough. You seem to know what you're talking about. I absolutely have no fucking idea. So if the three of you are full of shit, it'll sound good to me either way. So there you go. I don't know, the video game and movies and stuff, you could tie that in pretty easily too, since anime is kind of in all facets of all of that stuff, but I don't see why that would be a problem.
There you go, problem solved.
Yeah, so I don't see how any of that would be a problem. I think you should do it. The only way you get better at something is by doing it and failing so many times that people don't notice when you fail anymore.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I guess that's the tip. Just continuously do it until people either like you or want you to shut up and don't listen to you anymore. So, there.
Ben.
Yep, pretty much.
Ben can attest.
Yeah.
Oh,
Jesus. I will break into Canada and find you, Peter.
Yeah, good luck.
You got to cross that Atlantic first. All right, next voicemail.
Hey Paul, hey Nate. So as you may know, Last Second Hero records the Monster Hunter videos that I'm a part of every Saturday. This time I was in a Skype call with Hero as well as the other two people that I'm playing Monster Hunter with. I had a lot of fun. More fun playing Monster Hunter than I have had in a long time. I've noticed my voicemails seem to be a hit with you two as well as the chat. So if you enjoy those, you will probably enjoy watching me play Monster Hunter. I don't know what you thought of the videos so far, but the video quality will improve, and I will be co-commentating. If you're on the fence about whether or not Monster Hunter is for you, I highly recommend you watch them. Krasner, you should watch them because your Monster Hunter knowledge is lackluster at best. My question is, if you were impressed by the Let's Play, would you consider buying Monster Hunter 3 Ultimate, or when it comes out, Monster Hunter 4 Ultimate? Paul, I know you don't have a Wii U at the moment, but I think Krasner does. I should add Monster Hunter 4U will have online play and be for 3DS instead of Wii U, so it could be cheaper than Monster Hunter 3 Ultimate when it comes out. I'll see you at the stream.
I have seen the first episode or video or whatever that he released, but it was of the worst quality I think I've ever seen of videos on the internet. And I'm not talking about the content, I'm talking about, like, it looks like he somehow hooked up his phone and used that as the capture device with, like, a 3-megapixel phone. It is
Sounds
really
like he's
bad
been
quality.
talking to our friend Fez.
Oh, no, you can't compare to Fez, because that's called a screen cam.
unregistered screen cam.
No,
So
not
I don't
even.
know what happened there, but yeah, that quality was really bad, and to hear that it will improve, yeah, I'll keep watching it. I mean, it hasn't made me want to jump in, though, to Monster Hunter, and the main reason I don't want to is because I keep hearing from people, oh, there's like a 50-hour hump you have to get over. I don't have time to get over a 50-hour hump until a game starts to be interesting to me. Like, this isn't World of Warcraft anymore. I don't have that sort of time anymore. But
yeah, I know that feel.
what about you guys for Monster Hunter?
It looks good in practice. Like, it sounds like, oh, that's awesome for Nintendo. Like, I feel like I would play that. But I just, like, reading about it and some people, like, hearing slightly mixed things, I've never fully jumped into it. And, I mean, I have a 3DS, so it would be that version, which I don't know. I feel like
there is
I think you pretty
definitely
much summed it up.
there is definitely a hardcore crowd behind it. From what I understand, the one that's currently out on 3DS, 3 Ultimate, is not the one to go for.
Yeah.
Right.
But number 4 that's coming out for 3DS is the go-to that's going to come out. So at that point, we'll see how that turns out. I might pick it up to see how it goes.
If you got it, I probably would. Because it's multiplayer, right?
I think 3 has issues online, but 4 will have proper online multiplayer.
Okay, that'd be what would do it for me then.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, depending on when that comes out, like I still might have to get a Wii U for Smash Bros. So I might have one at some point.
Yeah. Speaking of which, Little Mac confirmed.
Yeah. Oh, that's right, because there was a Little Mac like Reggie made that comment about him and Knuckles or whatever. Or, like, Knuckles needs to learn from.
The big Reggie count. Because Knuckles keeps skipping like day.
Yeah. Yeah, like if I ever get a Wii U, I will probably pick up Monster Hunter Tri, just because why not? So, it's conceivable I get into it the same way I have like in the Souls games, Demons and Dark Souls, but probably not. The difference is I don't mind if a game lasts 50 hours if from the first like hour or two it already has captured me. I don't want to play through 50 hours of something that I'm not gonna like to get to the good part though.
Yeah. I've actually been playing through Mario 3D Land. 3D World, and that game just fucking keeps going. I've unlocked 11 worlds, and there's probably at least 1 or 2 more. But to unlock those, it's like, play through every single level with all 5 characters. I'm like, what are you guys doing? Nobody has time for that.
You do.
I'm like,
you're gonna do it, aren't you?
I'm like 3 worlds in. I am gonna do it.
I think you have to. Mario is in your name.
It's
So
just going to take me a while to do it. But
do you still think Mario 64 is the best Mario?
No. I don't think I ever did.
Every time you log into anything, do you always feel a little bit of shame that your username is Mario 64 Mario?
Not really.
Well, I think you feel shame anyway.
Logging into Twitter again.
Mario 64M.
Yeah, I was kind of pissed that both of my proper variants were both taken. It doesn't matter.
I was kind of pissed that your name wasn't actually Mario.
Well, it's my middle name. So.
That still doesn't count.
That's not close enough for you? Fine.
No, because your username is Mario 64 Mario.
Yeah.
So it's just like, if there's 2 there should be at least 1 in your real name. Your middle name. Not your middle name, rather, your first name. I don't know. I mean, I'm not blaming you. I'm blaming your parents. They fucked up.
You're not blaming me, but you're blaming me.
No, I'm blaming your parents. You didn't name yourself.
Yeah. That is a fact.
Okay,
is it
next.
though?
No, it isn't. Next voicemail.
What, Ben? You don't have a say in this.
Dad OST. Anyways. Hey, Paul. Hey, Nathan. Currently, I recently saw that infamous episode of Sword Art Online, and really I wanted to punch the TV, because that bad dude is a real jerk. I mean, Paul, if you watch Sword Art Online, you'll probably just get all this stuff I talk about whenever it's on TV.
Okay.
And I believe after this week, it'll be done. So that's good. And Blue Exorcist will be coming, and I look forward to that anime. Anyways, the question is, hey Nathan, since Pfizer brought up that crazy podcast idea, would you ever listen to it?
Okay, here we go. We get to answer for Nathan. I will absolutely support this podcast in 100% of whatever you need, including my time or finances. So yes.
Ooh. I didn't know you had the authority to surrender his finances.
Oh,
I do.
He didn't
Does
say that.
now.
Nathan just did. I heard Nathan
Yeah.
say it.
Nathan just said that. You guys didn't hear him?
Okay, I will actually answer like Nathan now. I guess. I don't know. There you go.
Is he there in the background, or?
Yeah, he's right beside me. Say
Yeah.
hi, Nathan. Hey. I don't know. I've talked to the guy for like hours upon hours every week, and I don't actually remember what he sounds like.
Close enough.
It's pretty close. So, yeah, that was specifically for him. Maybe I'll replay for him next week, but the Sword Art Online, like,
is good until about episode 15 or 14, and then it just turns to shit.
Okay, because, like, she keeps talking about it kind of fondly, but at the same time with, like, anger and resentment towards it. So it seems like it might be okay.
It's a great concept with, like, I mean, the dialogue is fine, but it's horribly stereotypical in my opinion. Like, there were times I had to straight up pause what I was watching and just laugh for like 10 minutes and then go back because I couldn't believe they actually said that.
Isn't that the problem with a lot of anime now? It's horribly stereotypical because it's anime.
And then the season 2 of it was the whole like incest, rapey.
Okay, so skip to season 2. Like, got it.
Like, when you reach the point where you think, hey, this is a good end, just stop. Just don't bother.
So you're saying I can skip season 1?
Yeah. Yeah. Ish. Sort of just, I don't know, do what you feel. Like,
do your thing.
I downloaded it, like, which I don't do horribly often because crap internet, and I just proceeded to delete half of it because it's meh. But the first half is great. As far
it's
as
an anime set in a video game, right?
Yeah, which is why, like, normally with anime, I'm not a huge fan of your blue-haired protagonist jumping over buildings and being indestructible and all that bullshit. But it's a video game, so I can accept all of the crazy things that happen. Sure.
I can accept crazy shit that happens in anime because it's anime generally. It's just that when it's so far up its own ass with tropes of like, hey, we're anime, look how anime this is, then I just...
Gurren Lagann.
I think you need to both watch Strike Witches.
I know what Strike Witches is.
You need to watch
hentai the anime.
No, it's Pants Don't Exist in the 1940s, the anime. Yeah. That's exactly what it is.
There you go.
I know what it is. Like, I'm not gonna lie, I started watching it because I thought it was like a full-on hentai series, and then it wasn't, and I was really confused.
You ended up watching it for the plot, right?
Yeah, definitely the plot.
Yeah.
It was all about that bomb-ass plot.
No plot holes at all. None.
Oh, come on.
Okay, well, next voicemail.
So Bravely Default came out, and that was the music you were hearing in the background of the last email. It is the music for when you're fighting a boss dude, and I have to admit it's pretty good with that violin jam and stuff. But yes, I know you guys aren't really a fan of the RPG genre, but have you ever played any games that actually take up your time like RPGs tend to do with all the level grinding and stuff? And one cool thing I like about Bravely Default is that you can put your 3DS to sleep, and it kind of does stuff like gives you points you can use for a Bravely second attack, which freezes time and lets you attack more. And also, you can build a town, and when you build that town, it takes up a lot of time, but it gives you some really good weapons. And me being me, I like to be OP in RPGs. Yep.
That's kind of the point of an RPG, though, right? Is to get to the point where you're so powerful you one-hit, like, bosses, basically.
Yeah.
That never worked at EVE Online.
Yeah.
Does anything work in EVE Online?
Nothing works at EVE Online.
The spreadsheets do.
The economy doesn't even work. But,
spreadsheets the game.
Spreadsheets the game.
I mean, when I was in GameStop the other day, impulse buying Link Between Worlds, yes. I saw Bravely Default, and I was like, oh, that's a thing. And I looked at it, and it's like turn-based. Nope, put it back.
I hear some good things about it, honestly, though. And I don't mind turn-based games. I actually like going back to the old-style Final Fantasy more than their, like, active turn-based crap that they came out with for, like, 13 and shit.
Yeah.
But I have to be in a very specific mood for that type of thing, which is why I can't.
Yeah.
That's why, like, I can play Pokemon when something comes out and I'm interested in it for a bit, and then when I'm done with that, I'm done with turn-based stuff for a while, sort of thing.
See, that's my problem.
But I mean,
As
and
for,
I
like,
guess
Mhm.
Peter was just like talking about how with Bravely Default, like the guys said that like the second game's going to be better. That was that one.
Yes, that's my.
Yeah,
this
so,
is
like,
my beef.
so
with
why,
it.
so why play the
game's
first
not
game?
even out yet. Gamers don't even have the game in their hands. Main guy walks out and says, "Everyone, you're gonna like Bravely Default, but wait till I tell you this. Our next game gonna blow Bravely Default way out of the water. Listen, asshole, I haven't bought your game yet. Why do I want to buy your game when you're telling me the second one is gonna blow the first game out of the fucking water? Now I don't want to buy it.
That's
my
the
rant.
Molyneux effect right there.
Oh, and this is partially why I'm probably not gonna buy it and just buy Conception 2 because Conception 2 looks fantastic.
I wish we got Conception 1, but yeah, it does look really good.
As for, like, what about games that you guys have spent a lot of time in, like you would an RPG?
Skyrim, 325 hours, no regrets.
Probably
Okay.
top of it for me, EVE Online, Skyrim, and then Borderlands.
Yeah, Borderlands is my second. Borderlands 2,
Yeah.
anyway.
I can't really think of RPGs.
Actually, well,
Oh,
no,
just in general.
I forget like Minecraft. Like that's not on Steam, so I can't say how long I put in it.
yeah.
But probably a couple hundred hours at least.
Yep.
Into Minecraft.
If anything is game, then I gotta throw out Animal Crossing right there.
300 hours, no regrets.
Yeah, pretty much.
Peter's
Animal
gonna have
Crossing
4
on
full
GameCube, man.
houses.
Yeah, I got a lot of hours in Pokemon X.
Dude, like I forget. You should look up how many hours you have in Animal Crossing.
Yeah, hang on. Let me grab my
You know
phone.
what? I'm gonna look too because I'm curious.
Activity log is pretty great, I gotta say.
Where even is the activity log? It's been so friggin' long.
Like Dota 2, I have 256 hours in.
Wow.
So Dota 2, is that like? Isn't it kind of like League of Legends?
Yeah, League of Legends is based off Dota 1, and Dota 2 is essentially Dota 1.
All right, because
they're all kind of the same.
Yeah. Because I mean, I technically have it. I started it up, and I'm like,
Everyone in the world technically has it because you can download it and start playing for free.
Okay.
Yeah.
Someone gave me some thing like I don't even know.
Like an invite thing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know.
And like Skyrim for me, I think was 90 hours in the first week it came out. So that was a big one. I'm not counting, of course, World of Warcraft, which was 7 years.
I mean, I think my friend Justin probably takes the cake for hours spent in game. Before Guild Wars 2 had even been out. Before it had been out a year, he had dropped. I mean, by the time it had been out a year, he probably had 3,000 hours in it.
Yeah.
Like,
what is that?
I think
actual time.
3,000 hours?
Yeah, like if you were counting days, sort of.
Okay, I mean, it's like what?
Calculators.
125 days. That's like
fucking nothing.
That's like playing 24 hours.
Yeah, but it's still the fact that like it hadn't even been out a year.
Yeah. Okay, that's crazy. Like every day.
His average session time is probably like 12 hours. I know if he doesn't have shit going on, he'll play it for like 24 hours straight still.
That's nuts.
Yeah.
Did you see how many hours you have in Animal Crossing?
Yes, I am 98 hours.
Oh, that's fucking soft. I'm at 200.
Oh, man,
Jesus.
I feel like such a basic bitch. I'm at 72.
I got 100.
I'm at 0, bitch.
I got 140 in Pokemon X, 130 in Ocarina of Time. I got like 80 hours in 3D Land. I don't know how.
See, like the only 2 games I've actually played are Pokemon and Animal Crossing, as far as 3DS goes anyway. I haven't, like, Ocarina of Time, I never really did because I wanted to beat the N64 one. And then shit got weird. And I still need to start Link Between Worlds.
It's a good game. I got 40 hours in that.
Yeah, but I mean, we've been playing Just Cause and Borderlands and stuff, so that's kind of a.
Yeah.
And I've been pumping, like, my Team Fortress 2 time is working its way up there. At like I'm at 89 hours.
Fortress.
I have that's probably like the most played game on my friends list. Like, I have several friends who have like 600 hours in that game.
Let's see. I have a whole 102 minutes.
Well,
What, in Team Fortress 2?
Yeah. I'm not a fan.
Yeah, I don't like that game either. I think it's terrible.
see, I like it. I mean, I think part of the reason is because it's like, oh, this is free. And for a free game, I think it's pretty good.
Left
You
4
know
Dead
what?
2 was free
You know
for
what?
a limited time.
Don't even talk about free. What about the poor bastards like me who bought it before it was free and played it and loved the vanilla game a lot and really, really liked the vanilla game, and then they turned it to the hat shit catastrophe it is now? What about those people? What about those people?
That he made?
Like, I miss the vanilla game because it was fun. I played the vanilla game mode first when I got the orange box on my 360, and then when I got into PC gaming, I was so happy to be able to play it on PC in its vanilla glory. And then they turned the game to shit. And
Newbies are going to get
I'm
fucked.
forced to play. Yes, and now I'm forced to play CS:GO, right? And
Why would you
CS:GO
play
is given
CS:GO over Team Fortress?
because
CS:GO is
it is
better than
far
TFT.
superior. It is far. I don't have to worry about hat bullshit. It's a vanilla game that I paid for. It's good. It works.
Bullshit.
It's
All the terrorists
bullshit.
have the same hat.
It works. It works.
Wow, you guys are really focused on the hats.
Yes. I hate hats.
The game has hats. I'm out. Half-Life 3, hat the game.
Hat Life 3.
I played a lot of Killing Floor. I like that game.
That's a good game. I actually need to reinstall that to my desktop.
88 hours. Oh, that's not that much, but for a first-person shooter, it's
I've
quite a
got
bit.
4 hours in it, which, I've probably played it like 4 times because I only play it
hour
with
each, yeah.
people.
Do
like,
like
it's
one
not a
round
game
sort of thing, and then that's
Yeah.
it.
It's
Yeah.
it's not a game that I'll play on my own. Like, I'll wait until my one friend plays, and then I'll be like, oh, let's do some Killing Floor.
Zombies, motherfucker!
Exactly.
Yeah, exactly.
I do like that game quite a bit, though.
Yeah,
I mean, Final Fantasy
it's-
VII, I put a lot of time into back in the day. Got all the weapons and all that sort of shit. And Final Fantasy X or X or whatever you want to call it, played a lot of that. Not anymore, I guess, really. I don't do the huge... Skyrim was the last big one for me. But
I think, well, before Skyrim, I know I had like 100-some hours in Oblivion. I probably had hundreds of hours in Halo 3.
I would love to see the time that I've clocked into Eve before I stopped playing, because I played that game religiously for 3 years across 4 characters, and because Steam doesn't support 4 clients at the same time, it would easily like double or triple the 200 hours I have in Skyrim. So, I don't even want to know.
No, you don't.
I probably don't.
No, you really don't.
All those hours in class I spent on it too.
And then what happened? What was the catalyst that you stopped playing? Like, one of your ships blew up?
So no, it wasn't just one of my ships. It was all the people that I played with that were all like my little family. They all left, and I lost $200 worth of stuff because I wasn't paying attention. So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna go play Star Citizen, and I unsubbed and got rid of everything so that it is theoretically impossible for me to return to that game, which is a good thing. Because CCP went to shit, so it's I'm not missing anything.
Like, I have one of my friends who's really into like strategy games and all, pretty much everything, like the whole 9 yards of nerdom. Like, he's like, I don't play Eve because I need time to play that. If I had to pick one game to play like for all of eternity, it might be Eve. But unless I have all of the time in the world to play it, I'm not going to get myself into it.
And that's
because
the problem.
It'll be bad.
if you have what I had the time to put into it, like any other person who plays, an MMO like WoW or whatever, and I had the time and it was great, and I had a lot of fun playing that game. And just when you don't have time to play it, you can't play it. You just can't.
Yeah,
you can't.
right.
It's a game that you can't put a couple hours into it. A week. I mean, there were sure I met people that do that only play a couple hours a day. But I can't. I cannot. I just can't do it.
See, I'm really pumped for Star Citizen though. Like
Star Citizen, that I'm hoping it'll be good. I mean,
as far
for
as
all the
MMO,
money that
yeah,
everyone's paid into it, it better be good.
Like, for MMOs are kind of like my gaming downfall. Like, I always think, oh, this will be fun, and then I start playing it. I last about 2 hours. I'm like, you know what? I really fucking hate MMOs. Like, every single time. And Star Citizen just look. I mean, it does. Like, there's dog fighting, and it's space, and it's sci-fi, and it looks awesome. So hopefully
I'm really hoping with like the group of devs and they have a passion about what they're doing.
Yeah, and
I'm
all
not
the
saying
money that people
all
throw at
devs
it.
are like that, but I really kind of get the feel that the people who are putting this game together are going to pour their heart and soul into it, and it's got a really good community behind it. And the fact that they're actually listening to the community and letting the community put the game together in a democratic sort of fashion, it's either going to make the game turn out really, really bad, or the one thing I want it to do is be good. Be an actual good, space game that was like when Mass Effect first came out, and that was a beautiful game, and I go back and play it now and realize its flaws, but it was a great fucking game, and I want Star Citizen to be that. I want.
I mean, my only complaint is that I wish it wasn't pay to win, but oh well.
We'll see. I mean, I know right now it's pay to win, but once all those people lose all their ships,
that dude who has 150 fucking ships is winning.
Okay, but think about it like this: he's gonna play like an idiot because he has 150 ships, but the people who aren't, the people who don't have insurance, those are the ones who are going to actually fight with every last bit of their being because they have something to lose.
Yeah.
So, I mean, that's going to be cool. I mean, I only have 3 ships. I'm not going to be an idiot with my 3 ships. I hate getting shit blowing up.
I should just really like the community, because like the community and like all the companies and the system, like they're already like there's already lore there and everything, and people are already like doing things out of game.
It's
and
fantastic.
They haven't done that at all.
Maybe one day.
Maybe one day. Next voicemail.
Since I brought up how Sword Art Online is an anime about 2 kids being trapped in a video game for a while and they die. If they die in the game, they die in real life. So this question is kind of thought-provoking. Now, if I were in that position, I would probably be in trouble because maybe I would get raped by some crazy guy who somehow takes control of the whole game and takes me hostage. I mean, I don't know. It happened to the main character. I think I might be in trouble if that ever happened. But moving along. Hey, Paul. Hey, Nathan. If you were trapped in a video game, and if you die in the game and you die in real life, what would you think? And also, what game would it be? And don't cheat and say some rated E game. I mean a game where you can legitly die.
Game
okay,
over.
well, rape fantasies
Cooking Mama.
aside, yeah, Cooking Mama would be a pretty good one.
Babysitting Mama.
Whoa.
Babysitting Mama.
Ben's favorite game, Style Savvy.
Barbie Dreamhouse.
What? Can you die in Barbie's Dreamhouse? That'd be amazing. Drown in the water or something at the beach. What are some games you can die in? The problem is when you talk about games you can die in, that's not a world I necessarily want to be a part of. I don't want to be a part of a town in Diablo where all these fucking demons are attacking. I don't want to be in a first-person shooter military thing. Well, I mean, depending on the first-person shooter, that is essentially our world in Afghanistan and stuff right now. So I essentially could do that. I could be in the Call of Duty game, strap on a gun and go to Afghanistan. But other than that, I don't think there's any world I would want to be a part of that you could die in a video game.
I'm just thinking of games where people are dead, and I'm thinking Clue.
Clue, okay. That
My God.
also can
Stuck
be
in the
real life.
life cereal box game.
Cereal box game.
Oh no! And your life you'd always have to be worrying about crashes and freezes. Oh no!
Oh, man.
Life in a cereal box game, pure hell.
I'd want to be Sonic.
Wait, the game of life. How did I miss
Gotta
that?
go.
The game of life. It's got to be.
Gotta go faster.
Gotta go faster. Like, I guess a
chili
Super
dogs, like,
Mario
there's no
game
tomorrow.
of any kind, because it at least seems like a happy world.
Once you beat on 3D World, once you finish the main game and you hit those credits, on your save file, at that point on, it tells you exactly how many lives you've lost. It's kind of depressing.
Okay, but
See-
like at the end of Super Mario World on the SNES, when you beat Bowser, you and Princess and Yoshi all go on a vacation together.
Can
Yeah.
you blame them?
No, I can't, but I'm saying, like, in that world where you can conceivably die, at
Weren't they
least there
originally
is
supposed to
some...
be on a vacation, though? Because it's Dinosaur Land? And then Bowser just came and fucked shit up.
I mean,
Little
possibly.
bitch.
What an asshole.
You know
son
what?
of a-
Super Mario Sunshine. Now, I think that would be a world that anybody could agree would be fantastic to be, sucked into. I mean, Isle Delfino.
I kind
No?
of do agree, actually, on that one. And actually, I like Super Mario Sunshine, probably one of the best ones as 3D
Yes,
Mario. I said
agree.
it.
Yeah.
It's
There.
you know what?
Mhm.
If that game came to 3DS, I would probably buy a lot of Nintendo stock. Just saying, Nintendo. So if you're listening, you know what to do.
I'm tempted to buy Nintendo stock right now. It has to be so damn. It's probably really damn low.
No, it's not, because they bought a whole bunch of it back, so it went up again.
Son of a bitch.
'Cause
That was
they're
all from
not-
Yamaguchi, I think his name is.
yeah,
It's
they're
from
not.
his estate. They
It was
pay-
going down, and then they went, shit, guys, we got to fix this, and then they bought it all back, so it's worth something still. So sorry, Ben, you missed your chance.
Son of a bitch.
Yeah.
Gotta really keep up to date on that. Like, I should have bought it as soon as they announced the Wii U. Because it, like, plummeted, didn't it?
I think it was as soon as they released the Wii U's sales figures, it plummeted. But you're close.
How did you work in stocks, Ben?
I didn't work in stocks. I worked in foreign currency.
Yeah, currency exchange. How did you manage that job without getting fired? Or going broke, I guess.
Without getting fired. Ben? Yes, Ben. You're fired, Ben. Damn it, Ben. Son of a bitch.
Ben, do you want to go get a beer? Yeah, Ben, let's go.
I mean, because I had a chart in front of me showing me, like, what the currency was doing.
But
I
how
think
did you
Ben
not-
was just really good on his knees. I mean, come on. How else would Office World like?
True.
I guess that explains that.
Wait, did you say office world life?
Yeah.
I wasn't in an office. I was at my computer from midnight to 9 a.m.
Whatever.
Boom. Watched a lot of TV. That's probably why I did that.
I think you did more than watch a lot of TV.
Mass Effect. That's a series I would live in. With
Maybe.
with a conceivable option of dying, and then you die in real life. But,
Well, I mean,
aliens.
If somebody has enough money to bring back Commander Shepard after he got his ass blasted, spoilers. Why can't
Damn
they
it,
bring-
damn it, Ty, I haven't played 2 or 3 yet.
I haven't played that entire series, and now I can't do it.
Well,
You
now
just
you
ruined-
know.
Ah, Christ.
I'm not. It doesn't. Okay, it might ruin the start of the second one, but it
Damn it, Ty.
just a little bit, and it was good. Someone has money. It's
Bruce Willis was dead the whole time.
Commander Shepard was dead the whole time.
The Reapers are Protheans. Protheans. They're in there. I don't know. Whatever. Yeah, I guess that answers that
Hey
question.
Ben, if you beat the game, if you beat all 3, you see ass 3 different times. So, spoilers.
Praise be to the Father and the Son and that bomb-ass booty.
Swiggity, swiggity.
Swiggity, swiggity, show me that booty.
Oh, man. All right. That does it for voicemails. So if anybody wants to send us one, this is how you do it here.
Got a question or comment for the show? You can email us at podcast@pixelresponse.com or leave a voicemail using the voicemail feature on the right side of the main page. On Twitter, you can reach Nathan at Krasnor and Paul at Exposure. Be sure to check us out on Facebook at facebook.com/thepixelresponse and visit pixelresponse.com for more.
And as of right now, that's the only way you can get stuff to the SpaghettiCast too, for voicemails anyway. I look into changing that.
We could just give out Peter's email.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who wants to email Peter?
Peter at live.ca. There you go.
.co.uk.
.co.uk.
XX420 no scope 360 XX
At
at
AOL.gov.
yahoo.com.
Oh no.
Oh no. AOL.
Oh god. Oh
They're
no.
Guys, we got a new email user. Yeah.
Signing up for those live chat rooms. You remember when that was a thing, like before hashtags and searching and Google search and stuff? It would be like, did you like this episode of Reboot? Go on AOL and use AOL keyword reboot. Yeah. The AOL
God.
keywords. That was
I have an
the way you
AOL
searched.
disk downstairs for installing the internet. It's fantastic.
There used to be a company called 3Web that
Yep.
offered free internet for life. And then,
Yeah.
and then they realized that providing internet actually costs money.
Yeah. And they are no longer around.
Yep.
So.
They don't
Kind of like
Sad.
Blockbuster.
Yeah, Blockbuster. They're broken ass old models.
R.I.P.
Never forget.
Oh, I guess
Just
poor
like
one
Bruce.
at Shirley Temple.
Oh, and do you guys know the Waltons?
Yeah, what was that guy's name?
Yeah, the father died,
Ralph
and he
Waite.
also, yeah. He was a good actor too.
Mhm.
I was kind of sad. I was a little sad, not gonna lie.
Paul, you ever seen the Waltons?
Nope.
Really, really old show.
You're
Like
not missing it.
really, really old.
John Boy.
Yep, John Boy. Jim
Hi,
Bob.
Dad. Hi, Jim Bob.
Wow.
That's and ever since seeing that show, like all American families in the Deep South are all like that now. I just picture them all like, "Good night, Jim Bob. Good night, Mary Ellen."
Well, I think they are just like that. Yeah.
Ben will confirm it, I'm sure.
Ben, you've got like 50 siblings, right?
Hey, they're now my siblings. They're my cousins.
Oh, okay.
Ew.
And one of them's my wife.
This makes sense
Oh,
now.
Lord. Well, thank you, the three of you, for taking time out on a Valentine's Day out of your busy plans with your future wives or whatever for
You know it.
doing this podcast with me. Where can people reach you if they want to get a hold of you? We'll start with Peter.
You can get me at Mario64 in letters and then M at the end. It's, yeah.
I hate that you had to do that.
Yeah, I hate that too.
Yeah. Ty, what about you?
Oh, God, you put me on the spot. I'm at Train Crashing. It's a total train wreck. You'll love it.
Do you still have that, 1,000 followers or whatever?
No, but I you know what? The past couple days have been really weird because I've been getting a lot of randos. It's been really fucking weird.
Yeah. So bots?
No, not bots. Legitimate people, just randos.
Oh,
ask
weird.
Peter. Like Peter saw a few of them.
Peter, confirm or deny randos hitting up Ty's account?
I can neither confirm nor... No, I'm kidding. Yeah, he's
Okay,
got
so
some,
It was weird. I'm serious. I'm not used to being Twitter famous. It's fucked up, man.
You're not,
Holy shit, 27 people.
you're
That's
not,
what I'm saying.
You're not,
Oh god, they're real people.
That's
Yeah,
what I'm
they are.
saying. Like
Hey,
every day,
wow.
every day I've been getting a consistent like 1 to 2 people, and I've been like, who are all of you people? Because I know none of you.
Hang on, we got at introvert Nathan. That's totally Nathan, right?
That was today. So I mean, I don't know what he was thinking.
Just PM him. What do you do? Don't you want to follow me? What do you do?
I'm gonna see what
Was
his last tweet was. Some guys are always trying to upskate or ice skate uphill. Fantastic, you got a real winner there. So there you go, Ben. Where can people reach you?
Drathius. DRAGH.
Just on
What,
everything.
Drathius, what? Drathius on
I'm
Betamax?
literally everything. If you see some dude on PlanetSide 2 or World of Warcraft, track him down and beat him to death because it's not me. Really pissed off. I know. Actually, PlanetSide 2 might be me.
I was gonna say PlanetSide 2 is
but I don't
actually
know.
half decent, but World of Warcraft, I don't know about that. But
They're not me though.
but PlanetSide 2.
Well, that's not me either. That's why I can't play that game.
I think I'm gonna start playing as Drathius on Steam.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
AOL
Get-
keyword Drathius if you want to find Ben. That's how.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm on Twitter and stuff. So.
Well, thank you again for taking time out. I know you all had plans, so that's it for this week. Nathan will be back next week, I think. We'll see you guys later. All right, we're offline.
I was told there was going to be refreshments during the post show.
Yep.
You were told
first
wrong, bitch.